Rock here arguing with the referee, but look at B-Dub's small package roll up, and he got him! Oh, but look at that! A low blow on B-Dubs. And with a huge assist from Rock, Matty wins the Lone Survivor Gauntlet.
Execution, New York, my title.
Rock, I'm tired of these fucking games. I want you at Execution.
Great, fine. And Rock taps out! B-Dubs gets the victory! Wait, what the hell? What the hell? And it's gonna be a dark future for MWA. Champ has been dethroned. Matty's your champion.
We have Retribution. A legendary main event is going to take place between the two of us.
Matty, you went behind everybody's backs at Retribution. Not only will you defend the title against the Standard, but you will also defend it against me.
B-Dubs now lifting Rock up. Bear Claw connects! Oh, but look at Matty! Matty throws B-Dubs out of the ring! Matty being forced to pin his own friend to get the win!
I've been in this industry for so goddamn long, and I have a name. And my name holds weight. B-Dubs does not carry that weight.
I've been there, buddy. I am there. You know that championship is mine. I am the future face of this company.
And oh my god, what? Steel chains at the side of the head. Magnum opus.
What happened, B-Dubs, huh?
He's choking out B-Dubs.
You want to act like an animal, you get treated like an animal.
He's trying to actually murder him.
I'm violent! You don't understand how good it felt to watch you bleed. You've been a pain in my ass this whole run. I showed everyone that I'm still a sick man.
B-Dubs is taking it! Give it Matty what he's had coming to him!
I preach about not playing along to your rules, but I've realized I have to play along. At Horizon, you're gonna be chained to the bear in a dog collar match.
At Horizon, I'm ending the Golden Bear. I'm ending all this hype. At Horizon, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Of course, you see both men circling the ring here. As I said, a whole lot of history between these two. Matty gonna raise a hand up. See, Rock also gonna raise one. Maybe a test of strength here. But look at Matty there, real quick behind him into the waist lock. A veteran maneuver there from, of course, a veteran. Look at this, very quickly waist lock takes him down to the mat. Onto his stomach goes Rock. Switches over from face lock now to a grounded Ruck. Matty, the grapple artist, with the advantage here. Take a look at Ruck, though. Spins him out up to his feet. And look at that. Matty right away, breaking off that grapple sequence, slaps him in the head. Pulls him right back into that headlock. Look at this. Matty sent to the ropes out of the headlock, and look at that already. Catastrophe kick connects. The move that followed that up in the match against Koloki was, of course, the CTE, that brain buster that won it for him. Are we going to see it on the apron? There's no way, ladies and gentlemen. CTE on the apron. Referee's going to have to check on these men. The move that took down Koloki inside the ring earlier tonight. He just hit it on Matty on the ring apron. And oh my God, Matty's busted open. Matty busted open in between the eyes here. Referee having to put the gloves on now. Matty shedding a little crimson here. And something tells me Ruck is showing no remorse. Knows how much this world title in the main event means to him. Has to get to it one way or another. Huge European uppercut. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee a little too focused on Matty's health. Into the barricade he goes, but he's going to have to start the count one way or another. Just feeling at his head, finally realizing the blood dripping down from it. Take a look at Ruck here. Has his arm drapes over the barricade, chops him in the chest. As the referee continues his count, Matty holds out his chest, still just blood dripping from his forehead. Look at this huge clothesline. Matty underneath it, though, and look at that with the left arm. Big lariat there on the outside. And I believe just like that, Matty gonna get on the offensive. Rock sent over the barricade with that huge lariat there. Referee now at a 5 count. Ladies and gentlemen, what is Matty thinking here? Hasn't been. Oh my God! Springboard over the barricade! Cross body into the crowd! Both men down and out in the first row. What a match this has been so far. Only a few minutes in. And whether you like to believe it or not, Matty is on top no matter the amount of blood pouring out of his head. Referee having to restart the count as Matty re-entered the ring. Ruck sent over the barricade. Maybe finally going to get him back into the ring here, and there he goes. Both men back in. A huge crossbody there. Looked like the back of Rock's. Look at Rock's back. His arms connected with those steel folding chairs at ringside. Not a fun experience. Exploder suplex there. You know the landing wasn't safe for Matty either. Cover here. 2 count, and look at that. Rock able to kick out. Still in it after that huge crossbody. Crawl into a corner here. And look at this middle kick there. Over and over again. Not letting up in the corner here. The crowd backing Rock here in Toyota Center. They want to see him give Matty what's coming to him. As he whips him across the ring. Follows behind. Huge uppercut in the corner. The grapple artist is looking great as Rock falls in the corner. Whole lot taken out of him here. Of course, as I said, Matty, more experience in the Minecraft Wrestling ring as of recently. His last match was in 2021, and he wrestled a full-time schedule majority of that year. Meanwhile, Rock retired, had his final match at Extreme Chaos 3 4 years ago. Matty lifts him up, drops him with a huge suplex. Look at this. Covered. Look at that. Forearm on the face. The disrespect from the grapple artist. Rock still able to kick out, however. Rock crawling back towards the ropes, trying to get to his feet. Maybe create some distance here. Matty not letting up. Because he knows what Rock's capable of. He's traveled the globe with him for years. He knows what that man's capable of at 100%. Does not want him to get to that point. Look at this. Grounded headlock now. Gonna reposition him towards the center of the ring. Take a look at this. Huge headlock here applied center of the ring. An already exhausted Rock with Matty on the offensive. Rock saying he's never going to submit, not like this. Matty's still wrenched in that headlock. Look at this, though. Rock getting to his feet. Feeding off the crowd here in Toyota Center. Look at this. Shot right to the midsection. Time and time again. Able to break out of the headlock there. Matty sent back as Rock eyes the ropes. Here he goes. Back elbow underneath it. Look at this clothesline. Rock underneath it. Oh my God. Gets shut down. A little bit of momentum there. Instantly shut down by the grapple artist. That left arm lariat. That dangerous left arm of Matty. Claims this is his ring, and it very well can be, because he could be heading to the finals of the world title tournament. But Rock once again able to kick out. Has a little more fight left in him. And I think you can see Matty starting to get a tad bit more aggravated than he lets on. Look at this. The blood just still dripping down past his eyes. Into his beard, down his face. That huge brainbuster on the apron. Early on in this match, maybe even a minute or two in, has a hold of Rock here. Handful of hair. Come on. And take a look at this. Gonna set the man on the top turnbuckle. This is not looking good for Rock. Has him perched on the top. What is Matty going to be looking for here? Oh, look at this. Look at the head. Big superplex, maybe. Has his head hooked. Going to try to lift him up here. Could be catastrophic for both men in this match. Look at this. Rock forearm after forearm fighting back. Look at this. A headbutt there. Matty sent down into the ring. Rock positioned on the top. Looks amongst the crowd here. Could be looking for something huge to seal the deal against Matty. Dives off the top. Headbutt. A huge diving headbutt there from Rock. Could that be all he needs holding at his head? Definitely a dangerous move, but it could get the job done. And both men are down, ladies and gentlemen, which means the referee is going to have to begin this count. As of what happens with a double count out in a match like this, I'm not sure. I want to find out. But nevertheless, both men are down. Has to continue this count. Matty beginning the crawl. Neither man back to a footed position just yet. Has to continue this count. Matty, of course, taking a big shot there. Matty could be concussed for all we know. Listen to him. Practically talking to himself here. Both men pull themselves to their feet. The count stops, and look at that. Huge back elbow catches him. That's going to daze him. Turns for him again. Boot to the head. Look at this off the ropes. Clothesline. There's a second one. Matty up against the ropes once again. Look at this. Sends him across the ring. Gonna look for that. Release belly-to-belly suplex. Sends Matty down to the mat. And Ruck is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. This could be what he needs to seal the deal against Matty and get to the finals of that tournament. Gonna pull him to his feet now. Could be looking to end it here. Maybe suplex position. Maybe CTE for the second time in this match. Look at this hold of the wrist. Spins him out, and Matty there. Roundhouse kick. Shuts him down real quick. Hooks him, pulls him in. Regal Plex. Bridges through it here. Could Matty steal this victory? No! Ruck able to kick out. And now Matty's starting to get frustrated. Finally, showing some true shades, it seems. Handful of his hair again. Come on. Look at, oh my God. Ugh, cover your ears. Just yelling in the face of Ruck. The disrespect. Sends him to the ropes now. Pops him up. Oh! Oh my God, emergency there. Catches him. The leg, lariat, the huge maneuver. Into the cover right afterwards. A huge move. Matty able to kick out. Matty sets him to the ropes, popped him up, was looking for that power bomb, calls it art of violence. Ruck able to avoid it there. That huge leg lariat in midair. That emergency. Ruck thought he had it won there. Everyone here in Toyota Center did too. You see both men just crawling to get to their feet. Ruck going to use the ropes. Out to the apron he goes. He's eyeing that top turnbuckle, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Matty knows where he is. You see Matty just stumbling across the ring here. As Ruck perched on the top rope once again here, ladies and gentlemen. Matty in his sights. But look at this. Charges towards him. Ruck down. Rolls back to his feet. Opposite corner. Here comes Matty. Out of the way he goes. Ruck underneath. And look at this. Head on the ring post. Schoolboy. The roll up. Got him. He got him. Ruck with the schoolboy. The most dangerous move in professional wrestling, and Rock steals the win over the grapple artist. A tough shot Matty took there. Off that turnbuckle, off that post. And he gets the schoolboy roll up and he's able to get the win.
And there's spell. These two men just staring at each other right now. And Minnie immediately climbing all the way up, but Matty straight behind him, knocking him down quickly. Of course, that would have gotten her, especially on the apron. Matty and Minnie just brawling. Minnie trying to run, but not making it. And oh, Sherry knee from one corner to the other.
And this is where he shows the.
We are 1 minute into this match now. 9 minutes left of pure fighting, and then only then will the barbed wire start to come down. But
Now,
Matty wants blood right now. No,
here.
running at Minnie here.
Going up the ropes.
And oh,
And
quick
it's making
second
the
knee
bullseye.
kick there.
Knee kick. What a maneuver by Minnie. He scouted it well.
Of course, you've got to keep your adrenaline going for possibly up to about 20 minutes here.
Now Minnie taking him up to the top rope. Now the clock is ticking because at 10 minutes,
And there's 2 minutes on my watch.
the barbed wire ceiling starts to lower down. And if they
Minnie, can you hear the
can't,
Pepsi plunge? Oh,
Avalanche
Avalanche Frankenstein
Frankenstein.
reverse. Up to about 2.5 minutes now. Just a quarter of the time of regular fighting has elapsed. And these two continue to brawl all around the ring inside this structure that Matty has created. Matty now climbing his own creation. Of course, he made this. He's going to feel right at home in this. Now Matty at the top. This match could end very quickly, but I don't think that's what he's going to do. He's looking down at Minnie, ominously perhaps. And oh! It drops
He
down
was
to
there.
the top rope. And now dragging Minnie all the way to the top. Both could very easily win this, and oh! On the edge now. 3 minutes and 20 seconds have passed. Roughly a third, but Matty hanging on to the top there.
Those are both on the top.
And oh! Throwing him now, caught in that barbed wire, roughly 10 feet off of the ground. And a spear!
And a spear! Oh my god!
Oh, down
What
to the
the hell?
floor.
Damn!
And there's the 4-minute mark. Not even halfway.
Holy crap!
Not even halfway through.
He was stuck right in the barbed wire, and he hit him with a spear off the top of the goddamn structure. That is insane! How is he not split right in half? Now both men are obviously down after that insane maneuver.
Now both of them down. And Minnie finally starting to pull himself up. And there's 5-minute mark halfway through this regular fighting phase of this Hellacious match. And Minnie now looking at that door. And oh, Minnie go for
an old school maneuver here.
and he hit it now.
Shady.
Walking Matty across the ring.
Oh, and a
And
last
switches. Caught with the knee of Matty.
What a move! What? That was a perfect reversal.
And Chaos Crusher. And there's 6 minutes passed on the clock.
Now, Matty, thinking here. Minnie down in the corner. Now, folks, it's 4 minutes until this dangerous barbed wire comes down every minute. And you know what? If they don't escape, then they'll both lose and they'll both get barbed wire in their skin. Just an uncomfortable feeling. And I'm surprised on how either two men are still up. That was a death-defying move earlier in the match. A spear off the top of the cage. But Matty just playing with Minnie right now. Look at Matty on the top rope. Top turnbuckle. Looking down at Minnie. A ghost of his past. A ghost of Minnie's past looking down on him. Now he's on the top rope. Look at Matty, now back on the top rope. And a Buzaki knee kick. That puts Matty down. What a reverse. And 1 minute until the barbed wire closes. Now, there are 4 doors, so you can open those doors and get out. But another Buzaki knee kick. What a match by these two men, giving it their all. Now he's reaching under the... Oh, look at that. A steel chair. He has a steel chair in hand. Wielding the steel chair. Now, And the barbed wire has lowered down by 1. And now, Matty putting a chair around Minnie's arm. Both men don't even care that the barbed wire has lowered down 1. And look at it, grabs a mini autograph. That putting it, this is disrespectful. Oh no. Oh no. This is literally, oh no. Oh my God. A paper cut. Holy crap. That is what you call uncomfortable, folks. He will have that paper cut for like the next week or so, but that has a long-lasting, and the barbed wire has lowered down again, now making a roof on the cage. Look at Matty outside of the ring, still in the structure, and a 720 DDT off the top rope. Unbelievable maneuver. That is the athleticism of Matty Ice Plays. Look at him. He's telling him to open the door. Look at Matty strutting his way out. This could be it. This may be it. But look at this. Minnie grabs Matty's leg, and the door will shut. And the barbed wire has lowered. Barbed wire has lowered. The barbed wire ceiling has lowered. God, I cannot pronounce anything. And look at Matty in the corner. Minnie beating him down. Matty bringing him to the top turnbuckle here. And he's going to set up for the Avalanche Frankensteiner. Oh, pile driver off the top turnbuckle. What a maneuver. How do you do that? Oh my God. His neck. Rest in peace, Matty's neck. That has got to have been it. But Minnie won't go for the cover here. He has to escape the cage that Matty has presented to him. Look at Minnie. Oh, a Shuri knee. A Shuri knee. He will prevent him from escaping the cage. See, these two men are just so talented. Look at them. Them both trying to escape.
The door is like most of the episode far.
Now both men are down.
And Matty got a... What the hell? A chair with tacks.
A chair with tacks on it.
And oh no!
That is...
Oh, Minnie got it!
That's a hellish weapon right there. And the
barbed
barbed
wire
wire
again.
has lowered. And
No!
oh my God! Oh my God! That's insane!
And oh my God! He's bleeding out of his face and...
Oh my...
Whoa!
That's... Oh my, now he's bleeding.
Oh
He's
my
bleeding.
body, this tack went everywhere.
Oh my, that's what happens. Holy crap.
This
Look
is
at-
only
he's
match
gonna-
one by the end
He's
of the
gonna hit
night.
him
We'll
with it
have a
again. Oh my
red
God.
carpet. And again!
Minnie, please stop. Holy crap.
And now the barbed wire about to lower again.
Oh my God, he's just... Oh,
No, not
Jesus.
again!
Holy crap.
And it's lowered again, but when he jumps, he might hit those tacks on the way.
God.
He has to go from the...
He can't go
He
to
can't even go from the
because
second rope.
he'll get barbed wired to death. But look at this.
These two are
Matty's
going to be
bleeding now
crushed.
because of the steel chair thumbtack. That's an unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is what you call a hardcore match, ladies and gentlemen. Now look at this.
Oh no. Minnie.
Oh, he gets caught up! He gets caught up in the barbed wire! And then death throw! Spinning tombstone! Right to Minnie! That could be it! Ball game! That might as well put your ticket in.
And it takes educated feet to spin around that tombstone, and the barbed wire is so close.
Now look, both men exchanging
And now
blows.
back and forth.
How are they even standing? They just put each other through hell and back.
And they still are.
And this is insane. I can't believe this.
Well, that barbed wire is approximately 2 feet above their head height.
And the last wishes!
Last wishes again!
Last wishes!
Oh no, his head's on the cage!
Oh no. But watch the barbed wire. That's
Missile
always-
drop
oh my
kick.
God, look at the, oh my god!
This match now going on for 17
One more
minutes.
crank with the barbed wire, and they're both done. He's gonna sell out any melting ice.
No! Minnie caught the leg! Pedigree!
Pedigree! Oh my, what? Unbelievable!
Oh my god!
Pedigree!
But wait, in just 20 seconds that barbed wire is gonna reach their head height and...
What?
No! Matty's hanging from the...
Will Minnie go
Minnie's
for the
going to
spear?
the
No,
door.
he won't. He'll try to escape.
Minnie's done it!
Minnie wins! Minnie
And
wins!
Matty!
Minnie
Someone get him
wins!
out of there!
He lifted Matty, and he
No!
Minnie is the winner.
There's no escape from Matty in his own creation. And Matty's gonna get crushed. Can he make it out?
Oh, Matty's already
Matty's
bleeding.
gone.
He's gonna get crushed by the barbed wire.
Someone save him.
No one's gonna save him. Minnie
Minnie's
just
out the
won.
door.
Minnie just won. The former masked man just won.
Of course, the shield is still loaded. No!
Oh my god! Oh my! He looks awful. His hair looks like crusted over. His pants are still covered in blood. Dried up bloods. This is...
I mean, he hasn't changed his look at all since Locked Away, since Horizon. He is not dealing with this loss well, let me tell you.
No, this is clearly... Disturbing is a good way to describe it.
But, we've got to hear him talk now.
Yeah, maybe we'll kind of understand a little bit more about the situation, is what he's about to say.
All right. It's been a rough week for me. I unfortunately lost my world championship at Locked Away inside the chamber. I was feeling confident going in as champion, but I wasn't able to get the job done. See, I've lost everything. I'm at a point where I have nothing left. I have
nothing. You know, if it weren't for one person, I would have wrapped that chain around my neck and finished the job beat up started. And I think it's important. I think it's very important to talk about those we love in this world. Those who you think about all the time. Those who you would stick your neck out and die for just to see them keep on living. And there's one person who I feel that way for. There's one person that I love more than anybody in this world. And that person is Milky. See, Milky is the best wrestler of all time. I love Milky. I sit at home thinking about being inside the ring with him, feeling his warmth as we fight enthralls me. I sit around thinking of him all day, thinking about things I can't make known. But why would Milky want to wrestle somebody like me? I don't know. But I'll do anything. Anything. I haven't lost to Extreme Chaos before. Is that enough? But anything you need, I will make happen. I will get on my hands and knees and beg you for this match, as I am not worthy to stand up and look you in your eyes. Please, Milky, put me out of my misery. Finish this tortured artist, as I have no more pieces to perfect. Do it for the fans of MWA. Do it for me! Take all I have left. My addiction of creating art in this ring has died out. My addiction is no more. My addiction is now only to you, Milky. I hope you hear this challenge, and I hope you accept it. And I hope to create art one final time inside this ring with you.
I don't.
Wow.
What am I supposed to say?
Jasper, that was worse than I thought.
I thought. Wow.
He's clearly lost his mind.
He's been lost, but more in a psychotic way. I don't even know. He's a shadow of what. This is a Matty. He's just completely.
I mean, behind all the craziness, it seems like he wants Milky in a singles match at Extreme Chaos.
It's going to be a fantastic match, but it's going to be awful. The inaugural dog collar match in Minecraft wrestling history, and there's a reason a match like this has never happened before. Because you got to find two motherfuckers sick enough to want to do it. But somehow, some way, the board did in these two men. You heard the introductions, and we are about to witness something brutal. I'm not excited. I don't want to have to watch a match like this, but you all need commentary throughout it, so it's my job. Title being handed to the referee. I'm already feeling queasy. Matty takes his vest off, and the World Heavyweight title is raised above the referee's head, and we are about to see these two men get strapped together with that dog collar. I'm not excited for this. I might throw up. The nerves. The crowd behind B-Dubs. I just hope you all know what you're getting into watching this. The dog collar placed around both men's throats. You see that? If you look closely, you can see the dog collar, the physical chain around their throats. We've never seen something like this in Minecraft wrestling. Never before could this have been done. But as we continue to evolve, maybe it's our own detriment that we evolved this far in Minecraft wrestling, to the point where two men can be chained together with a dog collar in order to beat the living shit out of one another. And we're about to start. Oh no. I'm worried. I'm scared. These two are the best to do it, and I don't want to know what's about to happen. You see the physical chain keeping them together. The World Championship is on the line in this dog collar match. Both men testing the waters here, trying to drag it to each other. Look at Matty, the hold of the chain here. Has his feet dug into the mat, trying to pull B-Dubs towards him here. But B-Dubs a freight train. Off the rails, perfectly still. Look at B-Dubs dragging Matty into this corner. Gonna waste no time taking advantage. Matty trying to keep himself back. A game of tug of war. Trying to keep himself back. Look at B-Dubs a hold of the ropes here, keeping Matty from pulling himself. Both men's throats, feeling it. Matty just digging his feet, trying to pull him here. Matty wants to get away. He knows what he's got himself into. He's scared shitless. You can tell. He knows what B-Dubs is going to do to him over the past few months of anguish. Look at this. B-Dubs a hold of the chain. Oh, and look at that. Holding it down. Matty nowhere to go. Pulls him in towards him. Oh my god. A sock to the head. Both men just going back and forth with these strikes. Just going at it here. B-Dubs laying them in. Matty has nowhere to go. Both men strapped together by this dog collar. Look at this. Matty trying to crawl to the outside, but he knows B-Dubs is a couple feet away at all times. Hold of the chain here. Look at this. Trying to grab. Oh, look. He's gonna get him back. Yes. Hang him, B-Dubs. Hang his ass. Oh, and look at that. Matty real quick jumps down. B-Dubs gets hangmaned on that middle rope. Throat first. B-Dubs was going to get back at him finally. Was going to hang the man like he deserves. And look at this. Matty, a shot to the head. You're not going to be seeing a whole lot of pro wrestling moves tonight. Let me tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. This is a sick fight. A brawl. You're not going to see stuff like this legal in the States if you leave the arena. You are watching a fight. Just exchanging strikes for both men. B-Dubs laying it in here. Matty trying to getting out into the timekeeper's area here. Look at this, into the crowd. The MWA universe here. Fighting into the audience is both men. Matty falls back into a seat. Look at B-Dubs on top of him now, still landing the strikes. The front row's getting a real taste tonight of the action. Laying them in here. Some of the crowd's out of their seat here, trying to get a better look at the action here. Look at this, arms out over the seat. Oh, echoing throughout the crowd. Mongolian chop. B-Dubs trying to flatten out the pecs of Matty. Laying them in here. This is crazy. Dog collar match. Only a few minutes in and it's already hellacious. Look at this, laying in the punches here. B-Dubs taking it to the champion. Sweet, sweet revenge over months of anguish from him, from Rock, from all of them. Both men have one goal in mind. Well, two, I should say. The first goal, leaving as world champion. The second goal, as much as I hate to say it, they want to kill the other man. And I don't mean that metaphorically. I don't mean they want to hurt them for good. I don't mean they want to end their career. Both men have the mindset that they want their opponent to stop breathing as B-Dubs keeps laying in these strikes in the crowd. I told you this was going to be gross. I told you it was going to be unsettling. You're not going to see a whole lot of wrestling moves. Like I said before, just punches, just strikes, just wanting to knock the other man's lights out. Wanting to hurt the other man. Wanting to inflict pain as Matty tries to crawl into the ring. Oh, but look at this! Look at this, Matty! Run out the other side! That chain inside the ring! Around that ring post! And look at the B-Dubs! Pulled by the chain into the ring post there! Matty, a genius. That's all I can say. A fantastically planned strategy there by Matty. And B-Dubs, oh, shit. Oh, no. That's not good. Look at B-Dubs. Look at his forehead. B-Dubs busted open already. Fuck. That's not good. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Hey, come on. Come on. I can't ask the referee to stop. He's not allowed to. Referee Steve hates matches like this. He wants the match to be called down the middle, but in a match like this, he's legitimately not allowed by his contract to get involved. He's only there to count the 1, 2, 3. And look at this, into the ring. B-Dubs busted open hard there. The crimson dripping down his face as the torture artist. It's gross. It's disgusting how aroused this man gets at shit like this. A chain around his fist. As he just socks him in the head with that chain. You guys see this? The chain wrapped around his fist. As he just lays it in. Oh my god. Over and over again. Reopening that wound. Hashing it even bigger. Oh my god. Look at that. Drops the fist still with the chain around his hand. The booze raining in. This man's disgusting. Oh, there's a hold of the dog collar. He's violent. He's a sick man. He's told us that for years, and he's finally proven it. Look at this punch. Come on, he's gonna knock him out. It's gross. Oh, look at this. The chain around B-Dubs' leg now. Come on. Hold of his hair. Look at this. Hyperextending that leg as he kicks at B-Dubs' chest. Nowhere for him to go. This is, oh my god. Ugh. Awful. Walking around here. Not a whole lot of room to distance himself, but still hyping himself up. The world champion. You can't put that past him. 2 successful title defenses to his name. Both have included B-Dubs. Neither one have been fair, however. The first one, he pinned Rock at Retribution, and that Pandora would use that chain that's wrapped around him now to get the win! Swings his fist, Matty able to avoid it there, takes him down once again. B-Dubs with the slightest bit of an opening. Matty shuts him down. There's a reason why he's world champion. He's a genius. He knows what it takes to get a victory, even if it requires foreign objects, ill-minded tactics. B-Dubs being dragged by the chain here. Matty now to the outside. What is he looking for here? Under the ring apron now. What is he looking for? Oh, is that a table? Oh my god. Matty, a wooden table. Look how thick that wood is on it. Is that spruce? That is, oh no. Oh my god! Those tables are put under there for setting up the ring, for setting up meet and greets, merchandise stands. They're not meant to be for bodies to be put through. And Matty trying to lift him up, but B-Dubs there, punch to the head. Matty on wobbly legs, that table behind him. Oh, come on! God damn it! Kicks him below the belt there. And of course it's legal. Can't do anything about it. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Matty, just like that, gets an opening. It's gross. I'll keep repeating that because there's no other word that fits the description of this match. Anything goes. Dog collar around their throats. Take a look at this. Not even having his eyes on B-Dubs. Doesn't care. But look at B-Dubs a hold of the chain. I don't think Matty expected this. looking towards the crowd, but I think B-Dubs has something else in mind. Look at this! Chain between Matty's legs! And a little taste of his own medicine. Matty, chain right to his little Night Stalkers. And you know that had to hurt. Calling for the ref. Come on! Some double standards there. B-Dubs knows the ref can't do anything about it. Little taste of his own medicine. Look at this. Oh, Matty real quick. Hold of the turnbuckle. B-Dubs face first. Into it by way of that chain. And Matty's still feeling the effects of that low blow with that chain. But nevertheless has an opening here just like that. On the top rope. Oh! Double axe handle with that chain in hand. Use the... Still, even after all that, has the chain of the dog collar around his fist. Oh, and look at this. No. To the outside. No. Stop this. Oh, B-Dubs over here. I can't help you, man. I'll get fired. You gotta get back in this. No. Oh, handful. Oh, he's a steel chair in hand. B-Dubs has a chair in his hand. Matty gonna try to hang him. I don't think he sees the foreign object in B-Dubs' hand. Oh, the middle rope trying to hang the man. Oh, no. Not again. Chair to the skull. Bouncing it off of Matty's head. And the blood is pouring from his forehead, as it should. Well deserved. Busting him open the hard way, right to the head. And referee Steve getting his gloves on after that. Donning the gloves, knows it's going to get bloody. B-Dubs crawls back into the ring. Emptying that distance here. Matty's now bleeding. Hey, look at the punch. He just blocks it there to the head again. You see the hardware still at ringside that table. We've seen the use of that steel chair, and now B-Dubs just socking Matty in that where he's got that laceration on his head. Big clothesline. B-Dubs underneath him here. Oh, a German suplex. Oh, the whiplash there. That chain around the neck, stopping Matty from going all the way. Just digging against his throat with every suplex. Ow! B-Dubs giving Matty what he's had coming. And look, ladies and gentlemen, the straps are down. B-Dubs is cooking now. And it's not looking good for Matty. Straps down. Blood still trickling down his face, trying to get the crowd here at State Farm Arena behind him, and they are. A hold of Matty's wrist has him up. Oh, backdrop suplex, and Matty chain that collar first onto the mat, dig it against his throat when he gets dropped. "14 minutes have nearly gone by, and look at Matty just trying his best to create distance, crawling to the apron. But I don't think Matty realizes he just crawled to that same side where he set up that wooden table. I think he just eyed it. I think he just realized the predicament that he's in. Look at this, though. B-Dubs heading towards him. This isn't looking good. Both men bleeding, the blood getting into their eyes, their vision a little blurry. Trying to suplex him into the ring, it looks like. Look at Matty, flips over his chest. Off the ropes, Evan guard connects. Hyper pop, that Busaiku knee kick. Drills B-Dubs. Covers him, and not like this. Is the dog collar match going to be over? No, B-Dubs able to kick out. The Busaiku knee kick calls it avant-garde. It's not enough. And Matty digging at his own collar. It's not enough. And I think Matty's starting to realize that now. Look at this. He's feeling the effects of that. He's feeling the effects of that collar like a dog with a cone. Just trying to dig at it, trying to get it off. Oh, now look at this. The chain of the collar once again around his fist. Take a look at his right hand. You can see it. You can physically see the chain around his hand. And look at this, standing over B-dubs and laying in the shots here. The chain around his fist. Come on! Not letting up. Legitimately trying to murder the man. And I can't promise that won't happen. That's the worst part. Both these two men signed a legal contract that they would compete in this match, and that anything that happens to them within the match is not going to be on MWA's hands. If something goes south, I'm sure the cameras are going to be turned off. We're going to have to end the show, but I don't want to even think about stuff like that. Finally getting off of him here. The punches right to the skull, time and time again. And I think B-dubs has been busted open even more. And I think, whoa, wait, look a second. Look what Matty has in his hand. Just pulled a velvet bag out of his hand. B-dubs bleeding even more, trickling down his face. No! Matty just dumped thumbtacks all over the ring. Oh my God. Oh, no. That's what was in that bag. Thousands and thousands of thumbtacks. Oh, look at this. Whipping B-dubs with that chain. The thumps against the back of B-dubs. You see the knots starting to form. Over and over again. And oh my God, look at B-dubs' back. Zoom in on B-dubs' back right now. You can see the marks. The marks from that steel chain. The thumbtacks laid out in the ring. B-dubs on all fours. This is not going to look good. He's way too close for my liking. This is sick. This is gross. Look at this. Going to whip him across the back again once more. Has the chain up. But look at Matty. Oh! B-dubs pulled the chain towards him. Once again, punches Matty in the head. B-dubs fighting back somehow. Matty trying to crawl away. That chain still around both their throats. B-dubs making sure he knows he ain't got nowhere to go unless someone gets some bolt cutters to get rid of that dog collar between them. But nevertheless, look at this. Oh, no. Hook in the arms. What are we about to see? Oh, back body drop on the apron. B-dubs was about to get hit with that magnum opus. Has him by the hair. Oh my God. Trail! Claw! The bear claw! Through the wooden table! The top of Matty's head drops through that thick plate of wood and down onto the thin mat above the concrete floor. Matty, the top of his head connecting with wood, then concrete. B-dubs could have the match won right now. There's no way a human being can get up from something like that. Using the apron to stand and Matty being rolled into the ring, that lifeless body. Matty, though, just rolling to the outside. B-dubs having to fall behind because of that chain. And wait a second. I don't think Matty knows what he just did. Look at the predicament here. Back into the ring. B-dubs had it scouted. Punches him in the head. Matty as well. I don't know how Matty's still fighting here. Pure adrenaline. Just the arousal of getting to murder B-dubs, getting to bludgeon him, is keeping him fighting. Both men just back and forth with these disgusting shots to the head. Matty finally getting the one up. You see that chain still around his hand. laying in the middle with his left hand. Both men taking time to breathe. Just taking the time to get back into this. Time and time again. You see, look at B-Dubs. The blood trickling down his body onto his singlet, his knee pad. It's staining it. And look at Matty there. Drops to a knee. Forearm right. Low blow on B-Dubs. And Matty hooks one of his arms. Hooks the other. And I think it's time for Magnum. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Magnum opus onto the thumbtack. Look at B-Dubs. Trying to back body drop him. Hold of the arms. Matty. Still has a hold of the arms. B-Dubs trying to back body drop him. Matty keeping himself in the air. Spine buster into the tags. Look. Oh, yes. Yes. Finally. He's getting what he's deserved. Spine buster. And he is down. And I think B-Dubs realizes he's circling in on a victory, because how can a man get up after something like that? How can a man be the same after something like that? "23 minutes have gone by. Off the ropes. Big boot. And Matty falls over the top rope and onto the apron. Matty's back covered in thumbtacks. And look, ladies and gentlemen, look! He's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! Do it! Ah, he's choking him! Yes! He's had this coming for so long! He's choking the man out! Yes! Look at this! The blood going down his face! Matty is getting what he's had coming! B-Dubs is doing it! He's doing what every man in attendance has wanted to do to Matty for 6 years! The arms drop, Matty's out of it, and B-Dubs pulling him to the center! End him! Finish him off! Win that title! Do it! Don't listen to him! Do it! Oh my God! Finish him off! Yes! Yes! Get him! Yes! Please! Please! Do it! Hands him up! Claw! That! Wait! B-Dubs!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes on the clock. Aliku versus Matty. Alright, and here we go. Matchup underway here. Both men gonna circle the ring. Matty potentially looking to test Aliku here in this match. The much more seasoned wrestler. And straight away, Matty with a European uppercut again and again and again and again. Relentless already as this match kicks off. And a chop right against the chest. Elbow right to the face. And Matty brawl with the strikes as the crowd roars with boos. Into the other corner with fury goes Aliku. Matty right behind him. Pulling Aliku in, an exploder suplex. Sending Aliku crashing down. 1, 2, kick out by the Ukrainian Nightmare. Immediately into the headlock. Aliku had no space to breathe so far in this match. Completely dominant was Matty. Oh, but no, never mind. Aliku, back elbow, drop kick. Stunning the grapple artist. And clothesline right to Matty. Sending him crashing down. The Ukrainian Nightmare could be back in this. As Matty on the ropes here. Aliku with a lot of fury. Oh, but chop right from Matty. And that packed some heat. Aliku ran right into that one and a roundhouse right to the side of the jaw. Oh my god. Sunrise Center has been lit up, an art of violence. Two minutes into the match. And Matty now. And look, get this one out the way. Into the cover, 2. And Aliku never stood a chance. Matty made quick work of the Ukrainian Nightmare.
Yep, we need 2 men in. This is the hardest part, I think.
So it looks like Slick will be starting this match off.
And looks to me like Steve. Oh! A little bit of a call back to the singles match on Rise, it looks like. But this time, Slick looks 100%. Slick's ready to go, you hear him?
I think Steve might want some revenge for that loss on Rise a few weeks ago. As this match gets underway, tag team champions to be crowned in this 3-way tag team match.
Slick and Steve circling the ring. You see him talking to Steve. There's no way. Is he gonna look for a hug again? Oh, look at Kaloki there, just slapping Slick's back. Matty demanding that he gets out. I mean, the rules are rules, Cruz.
Oh, as much as we may dislike it.
Oh, those are 2 big men. Big headlock there from the Antichrist.
Take a look at Steve backing him towards the ropes. Look at Nuck there, slap to the back. Shoves him off the ropes here. Oh, big shoulder tackle by Kaloki.
Might be wasted energy though, because Nuck is the legal man with the shoulders down.
Long look from behind. No, not enough.
Ooh.
Nuck almost stole it right there. Could you imagine? Big arm drag. Matty not a fan of it. Keeping a hold of the arm. He's got Kaloki where he wants him. Gonna tag in the Peacemaker, I believe. Slick on the top rope. Oh, double axe handle right to the arm.
Slick and Nuck in clear control of this one so far.
Oh, and Kaloki not a fan of that, just socked him in the head. And look at this, the Tagat to Matty. And Matty in there with Slick. Definitely a face-off I would not expect. This might be the first time these two are meeting.
You know, I can't imagine that their ideologies exactly match up.
Oh! Not accepting of the hug. Oh, for sure. I don't think Matty knows what an ideology is. Nevertheless, look at this. Taking advantage of Slick and his kindness. Has him up. Slick able to slide down. Look at this. Poke to the shoulder. That's all I can tell. Matty is not going to be a fan of that. Yeah! There we go. Oh, no. I mean, to be expected, I guess. Hold of his own head, and Pico slapping at Matty's back there. Pico's in the ring now. Look at this. Wasting no time, but Slick chucks it over his head. Slick and Pico now the legal men here. Every man has been legal now in this match at least once, and now Nuck back into the ring. Look at that, Luthez press. Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Taking it to Pico! Kick to the midsection. Oh! Star Starter! Oh my god! Hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
I think Nuck's been watching old Monday Night Raw tapes. Has a hold of the aerial assassin now. Take a look. Looks to whip it. He reverses it, though. Into the rope. Oh, look at Saints there on the outside. You see that? Sweeping at the legs. And I mean, to be fair, he can't get disqualified. So if Saints won, he could get in there right now. But I mean, he's playing it smart, most certainly. And look at Steve there. He sent on to the back, taking advantage.
Well, I think we have to admit to ourselves that it was only a matter of time before we saw the Beast get involved.
I mean, he can't be disqualified per se, but he can be barred from ringside. I would not be surprised if we saw that. A cover, and look at Matty pulling him off there. Whoa, look inside the ring here. Look at the face-off here, the Steel City Saints, Matty and Kaloki, and look at Nuck. You think Nuck might be able to... Look at these four hotheads. Nuck might be able to slip right through them. They're not looking. Take a look at... Could Nuck make the tag here? Look, they're all just arguing right now.
Oh, come on, come on.
I think Slick might just alerted them. Oh, look at that! Crew Slick just alerted the troops by mistake. Oh my lord, Nuck almost made it. Nuck was being sneaky about it, and Slick just had to open his mouth. Every member of the match just stomping at Nuck. Now we got Pico and Nuck, the legal men still. Oh, big hip toss onto the knee there. Big move by the aerial assassin. Of course, a former global champion in his own right, former tag team champion. Throws him into the corner of the Steel City Saints, and in comes the big man, Cruz. Ooh, big drop kick in the corner. Steve comes behind, big elbow. Oh, there's the enziguri. Got Steve and Nuck in there now. Gonna start laying it in on Nuck. Even Matty admitting that move was clean. Shoulder, time and time again in the corner. Has Nuck trapped far away from his partner. Has him up.
Well, look at this.
Oh my God! Drops him on the mat. Spine buster. Hook of the leg. Could that be all? Not enough.
Oh.
Matty and Kaloki hesitant to get in the ring. Maybe they knew that was not all Steve needed to win this match.
It's a risky game you play with matches like these. You've only got so many chances before the referee's going to take a hold of things.
But look at Nuck. You see Nuck starting to fight back here, beginning to stir. Kick to the side. Steve catches it, leaps up with that step up. Enziguri, but he falls back down to the mat. Well, look at this. Kaloki tags himself in. Oh my Lord. Puts him up. Matty in the ring too. Little tandem offense there. Leaps with the big boots. And Kaloki into the pinfall. And that's not enough. Nuck kicking out.
You know, a lot of tag matches will talk about neutral corners, we'll talk about splitting the ring in half. But with 3 teams, this game completely changes.
Take a look. Send it to Matty. Matty has a pull-out tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. As he holds him over his knee. Has Kaloki in his sides. Big elbow there. With Nuck draped across the knee. Look at this. The cover here. Has him down. Nuck able to kick out.
And you have to think, I'm sure Matty wants to avenge that loss on Rise to Nuck.
Oh, and look at that back suplex. Drops into Matty with a huge neck breaker there. Fantastic tandem offense by Matty and Kaloki. Hook the leg once more. Not enough still. Nuck's still alive.
And Slick is just stuck on the apron there. You have to imagine he's itching to step inside that ring right now.
Look at this. A hold of his wrist. Just digging that knee into his back. But look at Nuck. Drops down. A big jawbreaker there. Look, you see Matty there wasting no time. Got in the way of Slick's corner there. Runs at him, but Nuck scoops him up. Big power slam. Could he make the tag? Big going through the skies. Springboards with the 450 splash, cutting him off before he has the chance. Holding his chest, gonna try to make his way back out, but Kaloki now into the ring. Gets Nuck out of the way, and now take a look at this. A stare down here, the Steel City Saints, Matty and Kaloki. This might explode here, Cruz.
This has been a ticking time bomb ever since we first rang that bell, almost 10 minutes ago now.
And I think, take a look at this. All 4 men arguing, and Nuck I think they just crawled on the way. Oh my God! Look at that! Nuck ducked underneath. They all just caught each other. Kaloki and Steve just caught one another with their big moves. Look at this, able to kick them off. Makes the tag! Oh! In comes Slick to the top! On the top rope! Here it comes! Crossbody! On everyone! Slick is here, and the fighting has stopped. Let him talk to you. Here comes Colloquio. Out of the way. It's a Matty. Oh my God. Front face lock. Oh, neck breaker. Matty incidentally DDTing his partner there. Slick's on fire. Oh my Lord. Cruz, if there's one man I did not expect to be standing tall this deep into the match, it was the Peacemaker.
But I'm so thankful it is.
Slingshot spear! That could be it! The ring's cleared! The apron's cleared too! Oh.
This is it!
My Lord, oh my Lord! Oh! The SCS getting in there. Saints rallying his boys on, and they were able to make the break. And both men just stomping. That's Slick here. Fireman's carry position, pulls him up.
No.
What are they looking for here? Something big. But look at it, able to slide down and Pico! Oh, just caught Steve with a kick there. And I think Slick's a little didn't mean to do that. He's sorry, but oh my God, thrust kick for his efforts. You see Pico gonna drag Steve back to their corner.
Look at Matty here.
Tags in here. Steve with a hold of Matty, though. Matty making his way into the ring. Pico off the top. Neck breaker into the shooting star press. And with Pico being the legal man, I mean, into the cover on Matty. But look at that. Instead, picks up Steve's spine buster into Pico. That's one way to break up the pin.
You have to admit, it's a very clever way of maximizing his offense there.
This match has been so evenly matched between all three teams. I still can't tell you who my favorite is to leave tonight as tag team champions because every single competitor has given it their absolute all.
And you know what? All three of these teams are working so well together. There's not been one hint of anything going wrong.
Let's hope you didn't speak too soon as Pico plays Matty on the top turnbuckle. Hook of the head. Look at this, but Matty. Shots to the midsection.
Oh, wait.
Oh, look at Nuck here. Well, we got three men on the top rope here, Cruz. Also the hook of Matty's head. What is happening? Colloquio, look at this powerbomb position. Steve as well. Look at this with a hook of Matty's head still. Oh my God. What are we about to see? Look at this. Slick with the tag. Whoa. What's about to happen? Matty held up in the air. Oh my God. Tower of Doom. Slick cross body onto Matty. Every single man is down.
Can Slick capitalize here?
I'm not sure. Who are the legal men? Pico and Slick now? Because Pico tagged in earlier, and Slick just tagged in Matty.
Tag to Steve.
Yep, now Steve and Slick, the legal men. Oh my God, Steve stuck in the middle. Aha, blast. Oh, caught him.
And Slick.
Steve stumble and slingshot spear. That's it.
Cover.
We're going to be reeling in on New World Tag Team Champions. No, Pico through the air with the aerial assault onto everyone. Breaking up the pinfall. Cruz, this has been a great match.
This has been so good, and that could have been it right there, if not for Pico.
And look at that! Pico sent over the top rope by Matty. Oh, and caught on the outside. Revelations. Taking his damn head off. Oh, Matty gets turned around by Slick. Lifts him up. Has him up. On his shoulders.
No, 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 no.
Matty with the strikes. Slick stumbling here. Kaloki with a tag to Slick. Kaloki and Steve now the legal men. And look at this. Pulling Nuck out of the ring. Flashbang there on Slick. Matty falls off his shoulders. Steve and Kaloki are now the legal men. Look at Kaloki taking care of Nuck on the outside. Here comes Matty. Flashbang for his efforts. The problem is looking great. Oh my lord, could be looking for something huge here. I'm not sure if Steve knows, but Matty is not legal. Nathan Neal Steele, look at this from behind. Has the sleeper in. Drops a hold of Matty. Kaloki's got it in on the big man. Wrenching in that sleeper hold. Dangerous predicament. Oh my god, off the ropes. Last Supper! That Busiker knee into the sleeper suplex. And Cruz, we've got new tag team champions! What a match.
Outing. They proved themselves to be number one.
Matty and Kaloki have claimed the MWC World Tag Team Championships in an incredible match, but in the end, they were the ones standing tall.
And what a match it was. Any one of those three teams could have taken it.
Thank you for the warm reception here tonight. How's everybody doing? Alright, I'm having fun. I'm having some fun. But you know, I really don't expect any of you to realize why I did what I did. Because none of you have ever been successful in your lives. You don't understand what having a name is like. See, I've been in this industry for so goddamn long. And I have a name. And my name holds weight. See, when people think about returning to this industry, they look at the roster. And they'll see guys, and they'll see those guys, and they'll say, hey, I'm not too interested in them. But they'll see somebody like Matty on the roster, and they'll say, hey, maybe I'll give it another shot. And you think somebody like B-Dubs carries that weight? Absolutely not. B-Dubs does not carry that weight. He's not there yet. See, I'm not denying his existence. See, I think he is extremely talented. But he's just not there yet. See, right now, this company needs me the most. It needs me more than it ever did. And you know, at the end of the day, I realize I had to do something I wasn't proud of. I had to pin my own close personal friend. But business is business. And I know he'll be challenging me once again, once this whole fiasco is settled. And I'm just... there's nothing I can do. See, I found a way to try to set up for that match last month. But this month, well, there's no escape, is there? I get to wrestle B-Dubs. To all of your delight, B-Dubs will be facing me one-on-one at Pandora. And there's nothing I can do about it. And see, Hey, stay on the stage. Stay on the stage. Stay on the stage. Stay on the stage. Come on. Look. I know you're a bit upset. I don't blame you. I would be also very heated if I was in your spot. But I need you to listen. See, you have a shot one-on-one with me. You're stronger, you're younger, you're more agile. Let's wait till Pandora. See, I know you want to run into this ring and forearm the ever-living shit out of me, but right now is not the place. See, I'm going to give you a little lesson on business. Make these people wait. See, we need to keep this on hold till Pandora. And so that's why I'm putting out a little bit of a peace treaty here. We don't interact. We look at each other and we go our separate ways, and I'll see you inside the ring at Pandora. What do you say?
A peace treaty, Matty? You're trying to hand me a peace treaty. You know, as much as I'd like to come down to that ring and kick the ever-living shit out of you, that's not why I'm out here. You know, I want to go back to what you said earlier about me not being there, me not being able to hold my own weight in that ring. Well, Matty, let me clue you in on something here. I've been there, buddy. I am there. Your little buddy Ruck lost to me twice. I dropped him on his head. I twisted his ankle off. And now I have set my sights on you. And the thing is, it's kind of all starting to make sense to me now. Why you and Ruck were friends. You guys both like to play these little games. You like to lure people into your traps, and you like to pounce on them when they're not expecting it. Well, Matty, I'm not here to play your games. I'm not here to play to whatever narrative you're trying to write. You see, I am only focused on Pandora. And at Pandora, I'm going to take what you're currently holding in your hand, because you know that that championship is mine. In fact, you are holding my championship. And Matty, you know that I am the one who the company wants to put on the posters, the merchandise. I am that guy. I am the future face of this company, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Clothesline by Minnie. There's the bell. This is a tables, ladders and chairs match. Lifting him up, package pile driver. Minnie immediately out of the ring, looking at that ladder. And right in the center of the ring, Minnie climbing the ladder. And there's the title. He's gonna take it, but Matty coming up the ladder grabs the leg and starting to pull him down. Last wishes. absolutely
What a
yanked
move.
him and then caught him with the knee. Good evening, Bobby. How's your show been so far?
Oh, it has been great. This is an excellent show, and this match will make it even better.
Matty's now looking down at a table.
Minnie.
Over the ropes, corkscrew plancher.
Oh my God, the athleticism of that man. He deserves to cash in tonight. And you know what? What a match this will be. With Boston on ringside and Minnie and Matty, two men who have faced off before, both have history. I mean, come on, this is going to be a legend-making match.
Now both of them ascending a ladder.
And I know these two will absolutely kick the crap out of each other to win this title.
Pepsi plunge through the table.
My mercy. My God.
I feel like that's going to be the first of many.
Yeah, tell me about it. Ladders, tables, and chairs. It's really unpredictable.
Now Minnie taking down the ladder. We've already had one title change here, of course. Scott pinned Link to win the international title. Are we going to see another? And Minnie balancing that ladder between the second rope and the third rung of that ladder already in there. And down at ringside.
Look at Minnie, top of the ladder.
Minnie's gonna take down the title.
He's got it. I mean, he's fooling around with it. Oh!
Sunset flip powerbomb onto the ladder.
God, that is a back killer for both of them. My gosh, right onto the ladder, and that is just ouch.
Dreams of destruction. What the?
What?
Boston just what?
What the fuck?
What?
Wait a minute. He's just walking out. A dreams of destruction. What?
What the fuck?
What? Oh, he told him. Wow.
Boston walking out on him.
Telling him to, and I quote, "Help yourself out, bitch."
And Matty is sat there in the corner. I think Minnie's picked up a chair there.
Minnie,
Frozen super kick.
Oh my gosh. Right to the chair, which knocked Minnie down. I mean, it's a destructive move. Matty, looking on the second ladder that spills across from the ropes and the ladder. Matty, climbing up the ladder.
He's saying to Bust he can do this. He's going to unhook the title. Is that going to be it so quickly? A cash in?
whoa.
No! Minnie knocks
my
down
mercy.
the ladder.
Knock down the ladder. My goodness. Matty down outside of the ring. Minnie standing tall. It would be smart for Minnie to get another ladder and bring it in and get that title.
Oh.
Whoa!
Swanton bomb. Double
Whoa.
springboard.
Double springboard swanton bomb. That is the athleticism of Minnie, ladies and gentlemen. My mercy. That was an insane move that we just saw.
Now throwing in Matty. Basaka knee kick.
And another one.
Another Basaka knee kick there. Of course, Matty's melting ice and his finisher's never ever been kicked out of the ice trigger. They both require the knee to be working, and if Minnie is just destroying the knee, then he's not going to be able to hit them later in the match.
Honestly, I mean, it's a smart strategy by Minnie. Very smart. I mean, you need smarts like in this match because it's a ladder match, and you just need the willpower. And Minnie, top of the ladder. Matty going up.
Oh, Minnie's looking for the payday. Destino!
Oh my god!
From the top of the ladder.
That was... Oh my god. Minnie knocked clean out.
And Matty knocked straight out of the ring.
And he's looking under the...
He's grabbing
looking under
four
the ring
tables.
there. And he's stacking up the tables.
He's saying that Boston's, I mean, what do you call it? A song? A poem? Headbutt!
I mean, a headbutt wouldn't be very smart, would it? I mean...
Roundhouse kick!
But that is... that certainly does change the game there.
Matty, oh! Knees catching each other.
Oh my god.
This match is a wreckage.
And again, Matty needs to use his knees for the his finishing moves. I mean, his most powerful moves. It's not very smart, Matty.
Mini kicked up, and so did Matty.
Oh!
Super kick to the knee. Matty's looking for a curb stomp. Mini though, pushing him off. Code breaker. Matty over the ropes, tope con Hilo. Mini had a chair there.
Matty taking the advantage here.
He's
I mean, you always need the advantage for the second match.
A bag, what the... He's got Lego. You know, usually they have thumbtacks, but I think this is worse. And that's a lot of them too. Claymore kick.
Legos really do hurt. I mean, ooh.
Wait, you can't eat those. Super kick to the knee. Curb stomp.
Oh no, no, that is not good. There are Legos in his mouth.
Matty now, top rope. He's looking for the Saviour's elbow. Mini though. Spanish fly. Into the Lego as well. Both of them now climbing the ladder. Both of them at the top. And spitting in his face. Melting ice! Onto the ladder. And Matty is on top. Wait, what? Is he back? He's back in... What does he want? What did he... Wait. What is he? Wait. No, that's not... What? What? No! Oh my god. This... That's not... There is no way in hell this man is in... He is! Patches. No way! Is this man here? What the hell is he doing?
And that's what you get.
Latches of patches! Mini. What the hell?
Boston.
Mini is at the top.
Boston just told him that Patches will always be the best prodigy.
Mini is your new Extreme Champion.
Oh, this place is nice.
Dobby! Great to see you. Thanks for making the way out.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. This place is really nice.
Yeah, just spent the last of my money on this place, you know. So it's some time away from the wife and the kids, you know. It's a good time. So gotta love this business to stay in it. So yeah, Dobby, we ever get in the ring together? I don't remember.
Not that I can remember, to be honest with you.
I think you were around when I beat up some church friend of yours. Some stuff. You were there. I don't think I beat you up.
No, we were always pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, I wasn't always cool, but we'll try to make amends for that. So
That's why we're here.
I think, yeah,
At my feet.
gotta do that. All right. I think we start. Let's just do a crisscross. You hit those ropes, I hit those ropes. Here we go, baby.
Okay. That fluid. Never lost a step, mate.
Gotcha that one. Oh.
Okay, careful of the ankle, remember?
All right. My bad. All right.
Back to it.
All right. Here we go. Let's do it again.
Okay, Matty. The ankle. Remember the ankle.
Hey. All right. My bad. I'm just trying to get a sweat in.
I think we got that. I think we got that one down.
All right. I'm gonna. I got you here.
Okay.
Shoot me off. Give me a little something. Got it?
I got you. I know.
Gotcha. Here.
Ow.
Oh, you suck.
No, that's my.
God damn, the
Whoa.
What are you doing? I had one thing I said to watch for. I had one thing I said to watch for.
You did the exact same to ankle. You dropped down 3 times.
I didn't even mean that. Man, come on. What do you
mean that?
Hey, come on.
Oh, come on.
You wanna start something in my gym? We don't have to wait till execution. We can do this now.
You did it 3 times. I did it one
Okay.
time. I did it one time.
Yeah.
Come
on, hey.
You're a coward.
Get out of here. Get out. Come on.
You're crying, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll see you soon. I'll see you real soon.
I'll see you.
To my knowledge, the last time these two men faced off in singles competition in their careers was 6 years back. And if I am correct, on that night, Matty defeated Nuck to become world champion. Cruz said I was right, so I'm right. And here we are. The main event is about underway. Matty instantly ready to go, and I'm sure Nuck is as well. No matter how far off, how wandering Nuck's mind is, he in the back of his head knows how important this match is for him and for his new group of friends. And I think Nuck thinks Matty seems a little stressed, maybe offering him something to take the nerve off a little bit. Not sure if Matty is a fan of that one. Big clothesline. Look at Nuck very quickly underneath. Backslide. Matty's shoulders are down. Oh my God. Almost got him right there. Matty very quickly back up to his feet. Big clothesline again. But look at that. Nuck behind him. Gets him down. Crucifix pin. Matty out again. That's 2 times that Nuck has almost gotten Matty already. Another clothesline. Nuck underneath. Off the ropes. Look at that. Leaps up. Big shoulder tackle. Nuck has grounded the torture artist for the time being. He is fired up. Matty a little taken back here. Nuck has him in the corner. Oh, big chop. The smoke show taking it to the torture artist. Something I definitely did not expect the match to start out this way for sure. Laying in the chops in the corner. Matty's feeling it for sure. Nuck up on the second turnbuckle. Look at this. Gonna hit the punches. There's 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is he going to get the 10th one? There it is. Leaving Matty dazed and confused. Rolling out of the ring there. Gonna take some time to catch his breath, but I don't think Nuck's gonna let him off the ropes. Oh, through the rope, suicide dive. Take it down, Matty. Nuck had not given him any chance to breathe. Rolls him back into the ring. Nuck not giving Matty the chance, but look at Matty there, very smart. Rolls all the way across the ring to the outside, but Nuck back into the ring, and there is another suicide dive. I think Nuck knows just as much as everybody in attendance tonight. If Matty is able to regain his momentum, to regain his footing in this match, it can mean bad things for him. as he places Matty on the barricade. What's Nuck going to look for? Has him draped over the barrier. Maybe a little RVD. Look at this, gonna go for that spin kick, but look at Matty there very quickly. Sweep the legs while Nuck wasn't looking. Was looking for that big spin kick with Matty on the apron. Matty able to avoid it, and I think this is the moment Nuck was not looking forward to when Matty regains his footing in this match. Has a hold of the Smoke Show, scoops him up on the outside, and he slams him down on the ringside mat. Grabbing a hold of Nuck as he rolls back into the ring. The referee checking on Nuck on the outside, but Matty demanding the referee gets back in here, and he counts the 10. At this point in his career, you know Matty does not care about winning with something such as a 10 count. The referee starting the count. That was a dangerous looking spill that Nuck took to the outside, that body slam. So we're going to have to see if he has enough to get back into the ring. You see him, he's starting to move, he's crawling, and back into the ring he gets. But look at Matty there very quickly. Right as Nuck slides in, stomps away at his back. Wasting no time, repaying the favor. Nuck throughout the whole beginning of this match was not letting Matty get his footing back. And now Matty is going to do the exact same penalty kick right to the small of Nuck's back. And there's another one. Nuck clearly feeling the effects here. Look at this. Face down, holding him down for the pin, but Nuck able to kick out. Still alive in this one is the Smoke Show. Matty already starting to get aggravated, and we're not even 5 minutes into this one. Could maybe be to his detriment later on, but look at this, a hold of his wrist, and now just driving that knee into Nuck's back here. Look at this. You hear the crowd in Sunrise Center mainly boos, but you hear some people trying to rally on the Smoke Show as Nuck starts getting to his feet. Look at this, trying to elbow Matty, trying to free himself. And look at Matty there, just chucks him over the rope onto the apron. Charges at him. Nuck big enziguri. Could be a big opening. Maybe the Baja Blast. Through the ropes he goes. Oh my God! Gets caught in midair. Matty slams him down onto his knee. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker holds him down for the pin. And it's not enough, however. Nuck slingshotted his body through the ropes, rolled through it, leaped up looking for that code breaker, calls it Baja Blast, and Matty had it scouted, spins him out, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and look at this, a hold of his wrist, and once again gonna drive the knee, working down the back of Nuck, the spine of the Smoke Show. And he's trying to get up here, and look at Nevlin falls down, seated position, jawbreaker on Matty in the process. Nuck has an opening, crawls to a corner. Could this be what he needs? Matty is stunned. Here he comes. Oh, boots him in the head. Has him sized up. Here he comes, though, and look at that big back elbow. Nuck is looking good. Does he have a chance here? Oh, big lariat. Matty back up. There's another one. Swings a line. Nuck underneath it. Scoops him up. Slams him down. Nuck's fired up. That's for sure. The crowd is rallying on the Smoke Show here tonight in our main event. Imagine if Nuck could get a huge win over Matty. What that would mean for his momentum. Baja Blast could the second time be the charm, but no, Matty once again catching him. But Nuck fights out of it, slides down. Off the ropes goes Matty, spins it out. Purple Thunder Bomb connects. Could that be all she wrote? Could that be all that he needs to put down the torture artist? But Matty is still alive. Only a 2 count for the Smoke Show. What else does he have in his arsenal? Has gone for the Baja Blast on multiple occasions, but each time Matty has had it scouted. And now look at Matty there, just digging his thumb into the eye. Shoves him back. Huge thrust kick there. Follows up with a roundhouse. And down falls Nuck. Falls into a corner, and I think it's time. We're going to see the avant-garde. A move that won him. Oh, the World Championship. But Nuck falls down the schoolboy. Matty's shoulders are down. No! Matty able to kick out. Nuck back up, rolls through. Baja Blast, and he gets it. The cover on Matty. Could this be all that he needs? And Matty, the foot falls onto the bottom rope. Oh, wait, whoa, what's this? Look, it's Pico! Pico of the Steel City Saints, top of the barricade, and you know that they have their eyes set on Nuck after their loss in the 10-year. And take a look. I don't think Nuck sees him, but behind him is Steve. Goes for the Baja Blast. Matty catches him, and I think Matty's gonna send him right into Steve. You know the SCS are here for Nuck. O'Connor roll, but Nuck. Oh, whoa! Steve just hit Matty over the head with the chair. I don't think he meant to do that. O'Connor roll. His shoulders are down. 2. He got him. He got him. Nuck just beat Matty with the help of the SCS. And you know for damn sure that was not their plan. Nevertheless, no matter how he got it done, the record book now states Nuck just beat Matty. Oh my god! Oh, and now look at this! The SCS charging the ring, and Nuck hightailing it out of there. The biggest win of Nuck's career since returning, that's for sure. He just beat Matty, the former world champion.
Toad, the story behind this match, it just can't be understated. You know, I got to talk to Matty earlier today, and he just explained to me how he really feels like Cruz is the reason he got kicked out of MXW, and it seems like he's here for revenge.
Yeah, revenge on the mind of Matty. And that title comes along with it if he's successful. And we've started in Cruz going after Matty, but Matty going in between the ropes, protecting himself there.
And really, what kind of better revenge can you imagine than taking really the number one thing that means the most to Cruz in the form of that championship?
Yeah, and you're absolutely right, but the thing that comes along with it is getting to beat down Cruz that much more.
Oh, wait, look, Matty's offering a handshake to Cruz? This doesn't seem like Matty's character.
Little interesting. Oh, and Cruz slaps away the hand.
Well, I can't necessarily blame Cruz.
Look, Matty was just trying to be respectful. And now Matty ducking the advances of Cruz and puts Cruz into a headlock.
Cruz has got to play it smart in this match. This is Extreme Chaos 5. Everything is on the line for him.
Yeah, and Cruz especially at such a big disadvantage because
Cruz looking for the cruise control.
Oh, that was quick.
Matty, though, moving out of the way.
Matty following it up with a forearm strike now. But as I was saying, not only does Cruz really have to worry because of, you know, that pre-existing injury, if you will, but Matty hasn't lost since his return.
Absolutely. A lot on the line for both of these men.
Mm-hmm. And the refs starting to count now. Matty trying to kind of recoup and recharge. Cruz going for a suicide dive, but Matty back in the ring in a forearm strike delivered by Matty.
Oh!
And now a kick to the right knee of Cruz.
And, you know, absolutely. And you could have predicted it. I'm sure Matty has a game plan that involves targeting that injured leg.
I mean, not only has Cruz talked about it, but it absolutely has. I mean, when you bring a brace to a match, it gives it away.
Absolutely. And now Matty, with Cruz's arm stuck behind his back, a show of dominance per se.
Yeah, but Cruz elbowing Matty with that free arm of his. And a Saito suplex there by Matty.
Oh,
Cruz with a little kip up there.
Absolutely. That's really that athleticism of Cruz going to show in this match.
Yeah, absolutely there. Both men now staring one another down. Cruz grabbing his knee. And Matty now going for a roundhouse kick. But Cruz grabs the leg. Cruz has got the leg.
What's he thinking?
And Cruz now flipping Matty around and waist locks the waist of Matty. Uh-oh. Looking for that German suplex over the top rope.
If he can...
Matty goes.
Oh, but no!
Cruz German suplex Matty, but Matty...
Cruz is going to follow it up.
Cruz over the top rope, though.
And that's that quick mind of Cruz being able to quickly, you know, the German suplex didn't go as planned, but he overcame that.
The Sasuke special there.
Absolutely. High risk, high reward. That is what this match is all about.
The ref at a 3 count now, wanting both of these men to get back in. But Cruz Irish whipping, or trying to, but Matty reverses. But Cruz moonsaulting off the stairs. And Matty catching Cruz in that tombstone position. What's he going to do?
On the outside? I think Cruz is trying to fight out of it.
Yeah, but Matty steadfast in his hold. But Cruz with a reverse DDT. And the ref had a 6 count now. Both men need to get back inside the ring if they want this matchup to continue. And Cruz does just that, throwing Matty back into the ring. Matty sweeps the legs and a cover here, 1 and a kick out and 1.
And that's the smart thing, getting that back into the ring, not only so you're not counted out, but also that's where you have to win the match, inside the ring.
Yeah. And here's a leg sweep by Cruz, and now the cover for Cruz and a 1 count. And look, this match isn't entirely physical, as Matty uses that single leg takedown there. There's some psychology to it. Earlier this week, as he delivers a Snapdragon leg screw there, Matty does onto Cruz.
Oh.
And now a heel hook. But I noticed earlier in the week, Matty's wiki page on the MWA wiki had been updated to future MWA Universal Champion. Matty
Toad, look in the ring. The question is, Cruz going to have to tap out here early into the match.
The knee brace is being punched by Matty.
He's trying to get out of it. Oh.
Leg now, and Cruz continuing to stomp on the head, one after another.
Uh-oh.
Up. Oh, and a springboard moonsault using that leg.
The single leg.
That left leg of Cruz, which is still perfectly fine.
And that's the ingenuity of Cruz.
Yeah, now a hand-sprung cruise control.
Jeez. It's clear that Matty did his research, but so did Cruz. They're both clearly prepared for this match. Oh! Cruz is looking to end it already!
Cruz looking for that Cruz crush, but Matty trying to get over to those ropes.
Oh no.
Up to the top. Forearm strike delivered by Cruz on the top rope there.
Like an electric fan set to medium. They're wobbling up there, Toad. I'm scared.
Nothing good ever happens at the top rope there. Only a lot of carnage as Matty delivers a headbutt to the skull of Cruz.
Matty's got a hold of Cruz's head.
What's he looking to do here? Perhaps a superplex. Lifting
Oh,
Cruz
God.
up.
Oh!
Superplex onto the outside. Here it
Oh, my God.
I thought that they were going to go in the ring. Matty took it a completely different direction and delivered a huge superplex down to the ringside area.
We might be looking at a double count out.
Absolutely. I don't know how they'd still be conscious after this. Look, you competed in that ring on a weekly basis. It was a while ago, but you still did it. There's a little bit of padding, but how soft is that padding on the outside of the ring?
Toad, it is not soft at all. I have to tell you, I'd rather land on that than concrete, but not by a lot.
Absolutely, only an inch thick, maybe at the max.
But what Matty is realizing is that if it's a double countout, he loses the championship. At default goes to Cruz, so he's trying to pull himself together and get back and break that 10 count.
Yeah, in matches like this, it doesn't matter if you have a victory or not. It matters if you walk out with that championship, and you're absolutely right. You know, it would be horrendous as a kick to the right knee of Cruz is delivered by Matty. It would be awful here as the rest had a 6 count, and Matty now throwing Cruz into the ring, trying to get this back inside the ring, and he does. Matty inside of it as well.
A very smart tactic.
And then hooking the right leg now, and a Boston Crab.
This is not good for Cruz.
Could we see Cruz tap out right here, right now?
Cruz, I don't think I've heard such a biased crowd since the tag match, completely behind Cruz in this.
I mean, I would say the Miles match was pretty biased, but Cruz starting to crawl now. Can he make
The crowd trying to will Cruz towards the ropes. Can he make it?
And he gets it. He gets that foot under the bottom rope, and now the count starts. The ref had a 3 count, and now unhooking.
Matty, of course, forced.
This time a full Boston Crab locked in.
You know, Toad, the story of this injured leg is so fascinating. I mean, who could forget about Hardcore Havoc 2 years ago when Cruz was the one who hurt Matty's knee?
Yeah, good point to bring up. But look, that's all in the past now. What matters is right here, right now, and Matty seems to be dominating this matchup. Cruz now trying to
Absolutely.
crawl forward.
And what's so smart about this is that if Matty's able to take out both legs, then Cruz can't do anything. I mean, we've seen some single-legged moves, but he can't do anything if he's incapacitated completely.
Yeah, and now Cruz getting to the ropes. But Matty bringing Cruz back. But Cruz rolling over Matty. And now the crowd shifting their boos into cheers for Cruz.
Oh!
Get that Indian Deathlock in. Reaching forward.
Oh!
Matty grabs the ropes.
That ring awareness.
Trying to get that crucified, but Matty now delivering a sliding drop kick to the right knee of Cruz. It's Cruz lined up for that cruise control.
Used Cruz's own momentum against him.
Yeah, fantastic counter there by Matty. Matty has done his homework. He's said it many times. He traveled the world for the past 2 years. He said it broke him, but now we see the benefits of what he has done to his
But what Cruz has is resilience. You're seeing that here, constantly getting back up to his feet.
Yeah, now going for another cruise control, but the knee given out of Cruz. The knee of Cruz has given out and he's down to the mat.
This is not the situation you want to be in if you're the Universal Champion right now.
And look, Matty's just laughing at him, but a slap delivered by Cruz. I don't think I've ever seen, but a high angle drop kick now. I don't think I've ever seen Cruz look like this before. I mean, it seems that everything is going against Cruz, but Cruz somehow able to stay in this thing as a shotgun drop kick is delivered.
You just saw that we've seen Cruz overcome challenges before, and I'm sure he can do it again, but he's got to put his mind to it and keep it up.
Yeah, and another drop kick delivered by Cruz. And look, Cruz lost last month at Dynasty. There's,
But look, Cruz, you said it. That's in the past. It is all about tonight, right here, right now.
I guess you're absolutely right. But another heel hook there by Matty, moving out of the way of Cruz. Grab the right leg and hit that heel hook. But my thing is, you know that Cruz wants to avenge that loss. It is what I'm saying. That might drive Cruz a little bit more, knowing that he can kind of avenge that loss here tonight with a win.
Well, maybe I'm wrong here, but it seems like
Matty removed that knee pad, and now he's going to the knee. Punches straight to the knee.
It seems like every single bit of offense that Cruz has had has just been ended by Matty right away.
Yeah, and you can see Cruz in pain right now as Matty just keeps going for the knee. Where's the count from the ref?
At what point does this
not legal?
At what point
on strike by Cruz though?
Is it going about the Universal Champion, and is this about Cruz's career? I mean, he could be risking serious leg injuries.
As I said in the JD and Miles match minutes ago, the safety of the wrestlers is paramount, and Ref Steve needs to make sure that Cruz is still able to compete.
But knowing the character of Cruz, he is not one that's going to just give up like that.
Yeah, but Matty trying to get up, but a reverse Frankensteiner by Cruz now. And Cruz, for the first time, has real offense going. Can he keep it up, though, is the question.
Absolutely. He has yet to, been able to do that so far. Can he change that now?
He's got that knee brace.
Oh, he's going to use it to his advantage.
He's got Matty in that Indian Deathlock now. And there it is, a knee brace assisted crucify. He's got it locked in.
And that is what Cruz needs to do to switch the momentum of this match in his favor.
Yeah, but screw momentum. Momentum means nothing. Cruz might have this one right here. He might not need the momentum. Matty doing everything in his power to try to get out of this maneuver. A devastating maneuver.
Imagine
Matty
just a
tap.
Oh!
Matty able to break the knee brace, K-Man.
Well, what I was going to say is imagine how embarrassing it would be for Matty if he was to lose this match at Extreme Chaos 2 years in the making. I mean, I can't imagine what's going through his mind right now.
You're absolutely right, but both men in opposite corners of each other. Look, I was speaking to Matty earlier today, but as Matty runs at Cruz, but Cruz out of the way. And Cruz with a cruise control.
That's what he needs to do.
Absolutely. Cruz now out on the apron. Uh-oh. You know what time it is, K-Man.
Absolutely.
Time for that Cruz crush. Oh, no. Matty caught Cruz.
Oh, but Cruz!
Cruz flipping out.
That agility of Cruz.
Oh! Flipping out. And another Cruz control.
Absolutely incredible. That is why Cruz has been the Universal Champion up to tonight. And if he can keep that up, he's going to stay it.
And there we go. There's that single-legged Cruz crush. We'll see if he can finish.
He's on the cover.
To retain. No. The kick
so
out by
close.
Matty, 2.5. You got to wonder if only being able to use that single leg, that left leg, affected the intensity and the power of that move.
Well, Toad, everyone may have a tongue, but not everyone has a brain because it's still the same weight coming down on Matty.
I know you insulted me there, but I can't. I don't. Indian Deathlock by Cruz. He's got it locked in. Can he finish? Can he finish it off? Can he get that crucify in?
He's looking for it. Oh, Matty, once again saved by the ropes.
Man, able to get to those ropes, but Cruz has got that Indian Deathlock again.
But Cruz has to be careful because in reality, if this doesn't work, the only thing he's doing is pissing off Matty more.
And you're absolutely right.
and
Matty with his arms stretched bites down on the bottom rope. Very creative.
Yeah, I've never seen that one before, but it still counts and he's got to break the hold there.
Yeah, knowing that he needs to stay in this matchup, doing anything in his power to stay in. And look, Matty told me earlier today, he said, if you believe that the Matty of old will be there today, he said he hates it to break it to you and to be the bearer of bad news, but that just isn't the case.
Well, the reality is both of these men are going to need to pull out a new side of them in order to win this match.
Yeah, but I think we've seen that from Matty already. I think that even if you go back to XC3 when he really did brutalize Milky in that cage match, this is still very much different Matty. And Cruz now trying to stand, but collapses down.
You can just see the exhaustion from the match so far.
And holding that right leg now. That right leg not able to support his body weight, and we'll have to see how that affects him as well. Knowing, but cattle mutilation now. Will Cruz tap? That is the question.
He is as close to the middle of the ring as you can get.
Yeah, he's pretty dead in center. We'll have to see if Cruz can find a way to fight out of this. I don't think that reaching out with
he's going to try as hard as he can.
I don't see it happening. I think Cruz's best bet is to try to fight out of this thing. But crawling now, can he make it to the ropes? Can he prove me wrong at least? I thought he was going to try to fight out of it. Now trying to get to the ropes. Can he get there? But Cruz, or Matty rather, pulling Cruz back to the center of the ring. Back dead center of the ring. Oh, but Cruz slipping out. Slipping out in the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out for 2.5 there by Matty. Very close to a victory. And
that's where Matty has to be careful. Yeah, if you get overconfident for just 1 second, your opponent will take advantage of it.
And Matty now bouncing off the ropes. Looking Cruz for that drop kick, but no, Matty catches, and a sit-out powerbomb delivered by Matty, sending Cruz crashing down to the mat.
The impact, that is as hard as it gets. And, oh my God, again!
Oh, and a turnbuckle powerbomb now.
I don't know what Cruz can do, but he's got to do something.
It's onto the shoulders and a melting ice now. Matty has Cruz right where he wants him. Cruz in big danger right now. Can Matty win this matchup right here? 1, 2.
What?
And a kick out. Cruz lifting the shoulders rather. But a pin break nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, not even enough energy to kick out, just barely lifting that one shoulder up.
Yeah, and that shoulder staying up of Cruz now.
But Matty's got to know he's close. Matty's just got to keep up the intensity. He can't let Cruz breathe for even a second.
And Matty looking down at Cruz now. I don't think I've ever seen a matchup like this where it seems so.
Oh my God, though! Look at Matty just screaming at Cruz.
Oh, now grabbing Cruz by the hair. Oh, come on! Spit in the face of Cruz now. But Matty lifting Cruz onto his shoulder. Looking to ascend to that.
How does he even have the power to do this after this match thus far?
A lot of damage has been inflicted to both men in this matchup. But Matty starting to hook both the arms of Cruz. Devastation will follow if he's able to successfully get this to go. Looking. Oh, comes down. But a kick out in 2. Came down with an avalanche barrel roll. Or wheelbarrow, rather. And almost had the victory. Cruz stomped the right leg. And a right knee strike. That's the knee giving him trouble.
Oh!
Snap German suplex, though, by Matty. And Matty's taking control back in this matchup. And now a lariat delivered by Matty.
Matty's got to keep up the intensity. He cannot let his emotions get the best of him. That's what happened last time when Cruz took control.
No. A poetry of silence now locked in. That poetry of silence is locked in. And Matty could be your new Universal Champion. Of course, Matty has never secured a Universal title in his career. This would be his first. Can Matty do it? Will Cruz tap?
The crowd raining in boos on Matty, but I don't even know if it's going to be enough. Cruz barely moving at this point. Is Cruz going to pass out?
Cruz taps. Cruz looked over at those ropes and just tapped. Cruz has tapped out. He could not get there, and Cruz has lost. And your new...
Oh my God.
Matty with his first Universal Championship of his career. Matty, your new Universal Champion. What a victory and what a match. A valiant effort by...
Hey, I mean, you obviously can't tell, but I mean, like, that's got to be, what, 10 pounds off of him? I mean, who knows if the man's been eating the past couple months?
I don't know how much he's lost in his personal life. If he lost a house and can't put food on the table or something like that, but you're very much right. And that can come to his advantage, maybe a bit more, quick on his feet. But
I mean, it's not how that works. But the bell has sounded. We're gonna have to see how that comes into play. I have no clue if Matty's been preparing, if he's been working out, if he's been eating, if he's been training. I don't know how this match is going to go, and I think that's scary. But we're about to find out. And both men very quickly into the lockup. This is a match on the card where it can genuinely go either way because you don't know the mental health of Matty going into it. And look at Milky wasting no time, pushing him back towards the corner. And you see the referee having to step in between the two of them. The crowd backing Milky here as it gets dark here in Philly. Look at this. Look at a punch him, and Milky real quickly backs up. Smile across his face, and I think he's very quickly getting into the head of Matty as if he wasn't already there to begin with. And here we go again. Both men into the lockup. And look at this. Matty using whatever strength he's got left, pushing Milky back towards the corner. This time, a little taste of his own medicine. And referee having to get in between once again. Look at this. Looking to punch him. Milky once again underneath him. Milky the big chop there. Milky here with the first taste of offense. Laying it in on Matty. Milky wanted no part of Matty at Extreme Chaos, but Matty put his hands on him, kicked him below the belt, and Milky took that disrespect, and now he's going to bottle it up, and he is going to give Matty what he's had coming to him. And look at this, sidesteps Matty onto the little rope now, and oh, hey!
Oh my God, what the hell?
He's biting him! Milky
Jesus Christ.
getting bitten on his forehead there, come on!
Truly anything he can to get the best of Milky, Jesus.
I don't know if Matty forgot how to wrestle or if he doesn't want to wrestle, but there he goes, up and over is Milky out of the corner. Oh, big arm drag there. Here we go. Oh, there's another one. Has Matty on his feet. Milky here. Has an opening, and Matty jumps out of the ring through the ropes there. Wants no part of that. He knows Milky has a one-up on him. Milky has not had a day outside of the gym. He's always at the Performance Center, always working to get better. Matty, on the other hand, I mean, he looks like he hasn't eaten in 2 weeks. Of course, Milky is saying, you wanted this, right? Matty claimed the only thing he wanted in life anymore is a match against Milky. I mean, almost in a romantic way. Oh, here he comes, big arm drag once again. Matty gets avoided. And Matty very quickly, though, however, drops down into a head scissors here. Has Milky down. Look at Milky, kips up out of it, and both men back up to their feet very quickly. Milky pulls him into a headlock. Has him down on the mat here. Matty once again with the head scissors now. Can Milky get out of it once again? Matty there. Milky able to get out of it, however.
Very agile.
Oh, love shot looking for it, but Matty very quickly there. Turtles on the ground there, holding at his head there. Look at that, like he's in a tornado drill. Just drops down instantly. A little scared of the love shot there, it looks like. Avoids that big elbow to the back of his head.
This is not the Matty we're used to seeing in XC.
And Matty finally sits up, but Milky was waiting for him. Big PK there. Penalty kick. And Matty once again to the outside of the ring.
Showing a lot of
and Milky here. Matty doesn't see him. Suicide dive. Through the ropes goes All Heart. The man once known as the Rainmaker.
Matty kind of tried to avoid the fight a little bit to start off this match, but Milky just came right at him with that suicide dive, not taking any shit.
Big elbow there. Both men. Milky laying it on Matty on the outside.
As Matty now stumbles back towards us.
Just time and time again as the referee begins the count. Milky with a big chop there. Once again. Matty, I don't even think he's trying to fight back here. I mean, he's letting Milky hit him.
Not much fight left in Matty.
Into the ring. He sends him, and now Milky. But look at this, going to step into the ring, and Matty kicks the ropes. A low blow by the look of it, and Milky very quickly gets hit with that DDT. And I think the ref noticed there. But Matty blaming it on the ropes. Says it has nothing to do with him. I mean, he's insane. I don't. We should not clue this man to wrestle, but nevertheless, it's Minecraft. Oh my God! Stomping at the head, over and over again. Look at this. Over this to the chest, the face, the arm, the leg, everywhere. Just stomping at him.
A man possessed and absolutely off his shit.
There to the midsection, and Milky just stumbling to stand here once again to the chest.
It's still the same Matty with the powerful strikes in his arsenal.
It has him back up in that corner. Here. And look at that. A kiss to the forehead there. I'd want to hit the showers after that. Punches him in the head right afterwards.
If the bite wasn't enough, he had to endure another bit of Matty with the kiss to the forehead.
Ever since Matty came back, there's something about watching him in the ring. It leaves me unsettled. I don't enjoy it. I mean, he's a great wrestler, one of the best of all time. But just, I don't like knowing that. I don't want to know what's going on inside his head. Snap suplex, looking for it. Milky keeps himself grounded. shoves him off. Tall big elbow once again. Time and time again. Laying it in. But look at Matty, a handful of hair. And look at that, tosses him over the top rope.
Jesus.
Referee making notice of that. Matty barely staying in between the lines of the rules. Tall big elbow there once again for Milky. Has him where he wants him. Here he comes again. Enziguri has him stunned. Maybe looking for a springboard clothesline. If he can keep that distance.
Milky returning those strikes now into the side of the head.
Clothesline. Matty underneath it though. Milky rolls to his feet. Here he comes. Pops him up. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there. Very quickly. And just like that, Matty gets the advantage. And look at this. Holding that his face in the cover. Has him down. Milky kicks out. Not enough just yet.
A different breed of Matty is the Matty we're used to seeing at XC, undefeated.
Milky holding at his back. All the damage done to both these men so far. Matty has had a majority of the offense so far, of course, in these later moments. We saw Milky laying in earlier, but ever since that, Matty has done so much damage. Big snap suplex gets it that time around. And at the 8-minute mark, Matty is looking good, and I hate saying that.
Matty has no mores when it comes to the ring. It's like making a deal to wrestle the devil.
Oh, big chop for Milky. Once again, the worst part about Matty is nobody's trying to help him. I mean, he's getting his ego inflated week after week. Did you see that he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame? You think that's what he needs right now? Oh, big elbow there from Milky. There's another one here. Milky is looking good. Has a Matty stumbling. Off the ropes. Big drop kick. Oh, Matty catches him. Sit out powerbomb there. Was looking for that shotgun drop kick. Matty caught him. Stacks him up in the pin. Milky kicks out. Big move there.
Another level of awareness shown by Matty. Catching him mid-air with a massive drop kick and just slamming him right down.
Matty, yet another little temper tantrum there. Anytime he doesn't get the pin, no matter what move it is, he's throwing a fit over it.
Yeah, as you said, he has the boosts of anger, of explosive frustration at certain times in matches.
Oh, there's a chop there. Gonna give Milky what he's been giving him. And there's a punch to the head as well. Gotta watch those. Close. Mix that fist open, ref. Oh, big punch once again. Chop right afterwards. And look at this. Placing Milky on the top. Follows behind. Takes a look around.
Oh,
Lincoln Financial Field here in Philly. Superplex on its way.
I don't like this, Omega.
Has his head hooked. Gonna look to hit that superplex. Oh, Milky with an elbow. Trying to fight back.
Dangerous position for both men.
There's another one. Perhaps trying to knock Matty off the top rope. Trying to free himself. Matty's starting to fall. Holding on to those ropes, however. Keeping himself. Oh, and Milky! Sunset flip into the ring. And Matty goes flying.
One of the most athletic, if not the most athletic man we've seen in Minecraft wrestling. Man, what a move that was.
And both men down, meaning the referee has to start the count. If neither men are back up at the count of 10, this match will be ruled a draw. But I do not think these two veterans are going to let that happen. They hear the count. You see Matty, a little more awareness he's showing. Crawling up, does not want to stay down, but I'm sure he would love to get a win over Milky. But look at Milky back to his feet as well. Both men just crawling, using those ropes to stand. Here comes Matty. Milky with the elbow. There's a clothesline. Milky's looking good. Look at this, to the ropes he sends him. Matty reverses it. Here comes Milky, though. Slides on one knee into the ropes. He goes. Drop kick connects. Beautiful sequence there from the All Heart. And now Milky is looking great. 11.5 minutes through. Shake of the head.
Matty not being able to catch that one this time. Out of nowhere with that drop kick. Beautiful connection.
Matty brought to his feet. Tombstone pile driver position. A classic move in the repertoire of Milky. Look at Matty struggling here. Oh, hey!
Again, come on, man!
Biting at his head. Not going to let Milky drop him into position for it. Milky still with a hold, however, and Matty finally able to drop down.
Targeting the head and forehead of Milky.
To the ropes he goes. Look at Milky, catches him, however. Has him up. Spins it. Tombstone pile driver.
Down with authority and force behind it.
And he just spiked Matty on his head. Cover 2. And Matty able to kick out.
Gets the shoulder up. Matty, so deranged, is still in it.
What left does Milky have to do to put down a man who says he has nothing left in this life? All he has left is his streak at Extreme Chaos. What does it mean for Matty if Milky takes that away? What does he have then?
Milky now. No, I think we know what's coming up, Omega.
Has the elbow pad down. He went for it earlier. I think we're about to see the love shot. But Matty, looks towards him. Typically, Milky does it to the back of the head. But I think Matty's aware of what's coming. He's telling him to do it. No, it's my mistake. He's begging for a little bit of forgiveness, it looks like, man. I don't think he wants Milky to beat him tonight. Do you hear him?
What the hell?
He's sounds like he's confessing his love for the man. Love shot underneath, schoolboy. But something tells me he just suckered him in. Shoulders are down. Milky kicks out.
Matty never wants this to end. Again, off his fucking head.
Oh, Magnum Opus. Milky spins out. Oh, hey.
Come on.
Referee. Come on. That's a closed fist. You can't do that. Shotgun drop kick. I don't think Milky cares. And something tells me the ref's not a big fan of Matty. He's going to let it slide. Just this once. And now Milky has him where he wants him. Hey, come on. You let it go. Hey,
God damn it, man.
I can't excuse it now. Over and over again with the punches.
Milky seeing as all the talk that Matty's done, he's had nothing but mind games trying to get to Milky. And if that is what Matty's trying to do, it's getting to him punch after punch. Jesus Christ.
Against the rules or not, I mean, Matty's had this coming. It's obvious. But you can't do that, man. You'll get disqualified.
Can you really sympathize though with Matty? I mean, kind of had this coming for a very long time.
Oh my God! Over the ref's shoulders, leaps through the sky. Avant-garde connects, and I think that was the perfect distraction. Matty just played Milky like a fiddle, and he wins.
Oh my God!
He does not.
My heart stopped there, Omega. Jesus Christ! What did I just see?
A beautiful distraction from Matty. I have to say it. Had that planned out all along. Leaps over the ref's back, hits that avant-garde, that hyper pop, that Busaiku knee, and it was not enough.
Nothing that Matty gets more than mental games inside the wrestling ring. And Matty just laying in the punches now.
And now look at this. Gonna get him back now. Punch to the head. Asking, why couldn't we just be together, Milky? there's got to be something more with Matty's motives than just wrestling. I mean, some sort of, I don't know, a crush maybe? But time and time again, and now look at this stomping at his head.
No, Omega, it's hard for him to tell when he's just playing mind games or what's really going on through his head. I mean, I have no idea what's going on at this point.
I don't think he knows. Just punching him, just stomping at Milky here.
You see, like I said, one moment is, why can we be together? Now he's screaming at him, fuck you, to his face. I mean, what is going on?
Look at this. Pulls him up, hook of the arms, and I think the torture artist is looking to be 5-0 at Extreme Chaos. But Milky again, slipping out. Matty kicked in the head there. Avant-garde, Milky out of the way. Look at this. Hook the arms. All heart. No. Rolls over his shoulder. Not able to get the dragon suplex. Matty kicked to the midsection once again. Magnum opus. Milky slips behind again.
Another name to the record, but no Milky out of it.
Oh, what a broken heart! The Destino, a move Milky has not hit in 5 years. And he just dropped the torture artist with it.
The jaws of all the crowd on the floor. What the hell?
Towards the ropes goes Matty, and look at the position he is in for the love shot. And oh my God, Milky's not done. Look at
Jesus
this.
Christ.
Look at the head, just laying him in. Good Lord. Hey, ref, come on.
Milky's possessed.
He's going to knock the man out. He stumbles back. Matty is he's moving, he's breathing.
How's he not busted open? Milky has had enough of the... I was going to say mind games. I don't even know at this point.
And hook in the arms, pulls him up, and there's the all heart. Bridges through the dragon suplex, and the streak is over.